While the experiences we have just recounted probably look a lot different from our current online learning world, we can still apply the same traits, skills, and intentional strategies to build relationships with our students. Sure, we can't create the classroom where we greet students at the door every morning or even sneak them granola bars, but we can still develop an environment where students feel supported, one where they know that we care. This is essential for student engagement, confidence, and success. Of course, one of the biggest challenges for all teachers is that the relationship building strategies that we used to be able to leverage in person, such as personal check ins and consistent feedback, are a little more difficult to address online. However, relationships are the key to keeping all of our students engaged, productive, responsive, and motivated. This quote from the Distance Learning Playbook sums this up perfectly. Take a moment and press pause if you need to finish reading this quote. You will likely observe a wide spectrum of student engagement in online learning, from those students participating weekly and submitting work, to those that may complete tasks but are reluctant to participate in live class meetings, to those students who are completely disconnected. Just like in the traditional school building, finding a way to engage the disengaged learner is arguably more important than engaging the engaged learner. A study of differential teacher treatment of students found that low achieving students are criticized more often for failure, they receive less feedback, and they have fewer friendly interactions with the teacher. And this is just to name a few. If we continue these patterns, we may be creating what is called a chilly classroom, where students do not feel valued, or, as Hall and Sandler put it, students will feel their presence is at best peripheral and at worst an unwelcome intrusion. Obviously, no teacher is hoping to create a chilly classroom. However, research shows that this may be done subconsciously. At a neural level, our brains want to be around people and situations that make us feel good about ourselves. So when we are failing to connect with underperforming students, we may avoid interactions with them because it makes us feel less effective. And because of that, our brain prefers that we focus our praise, feedback, and positive attention on higher achieving students. It seems easier and it makes us feel like successful teachers. Over time, our high achieving learners do even better and we lose the engagement of our lower achieving learners. Again, this is nothing that any teacher sets out to do. But with this research, it helps us to see what a difference intentional positive attention will make. Now, if you find yourself in this situation with students who are disconnected, consider what intentional actions you can take to bring them back in and make a plan. This doesn't mean that you're all of a sudden going to focus all of your attention and energy on just the disengaged learners and neglect all the rest of your students. Instead, think about a specific student or two that each week you can choose to focus your increased positive attention, support, and encouragement on. Let's take a moment to pause and think about what relationship building looked like for you in the physical classroom. What were your go-to strategies? How did you get students to see that you cared about them? Were there any patterns in who got your positive attention and feedback? Take a moment and reflect.